second. Good afternoon, and welcome to the special meeting, closed session of the Board of Education for Tuesday, March 23rd, 2021. We will call this meeting to order. First by roll call, Mr. Walker.
Dr. Blau,
Here.
Ms. Heinrich,
Here.
Mr. Rich,
Here.
Mrs. Fox,
Here.
Ms. Smith. Here. I myself am here, and Ms. Williams.
I am here.
All present and accounted for.
Thank you, Mr. Walker. We will now move to the Pledge of Allegiance. Mrs. Smith, would you please lead us?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. We will now move to the approval of the agenda.
I move that we approve the agenda for the special meeting, Board of Education, Tuesday, March 23rd, 2021.
Is there a second?
Support.
There's been a motion to approve the agenda made by Mrs. Heinrich, supported by Mr. Rich. Are there, sorry, of the feedback.
Yeah, there's feedback. Can everyone make sure that either their laptop, they have their headphones plugged in, or that their speaker is off?
Is there any discussion on the motion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion has been passed. Thank you. We will now move to public comment. I believe we have at least one public comment.
Cheryl.
Thank you.
Years ago, when I first started with the district, there was a forecasted fund balance of 9.2% during negotiations with the FEA. When the audit came in, the fund balance was at 19.6%. Due to the huge variance in projected fund balance to actual, the district responded by giving all members a one-time off-schedule payment and acknowledged that the district's financial status was much greater than it was stated during negotiations. And that's when it was projected at 9.2 and ended up at 19.6%. But this past summer during negotiations, the fund balance was projected to go lower than 8% based on the proposed cuts from the state. Yet we now sit above 20%. So the discrepancy in dollars is actually larger this year than it was then. So I would ask this board, leaning on past precedent in this district, please take whatever steps necessary to provide relief for your employees, similarly to how FPS did in the past when they learned that their financial position was much stronger than presented during negotiations. Please acknowledge the financial sacrifice of your employees through action. Anything else would fall short and seem hollow to them. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Do we have any more public comment? Thank you. We have no more public comment. I'm hearing that we have no more public comments, so we will now close public comment. Mr. Rich?
Are we good to move on to the next agenda item?
Yes, Mr. Rich.
Fantastic. I move that the Board of Education move to closed session pursuant to Section 8C, Collective Bargaining Strategy of the Open Meetings Act, Public Act 267 of 1976.
There's a motion by Mr. Rich to move to closed session pursuant to Section 8C, Collective Bargaining Strategy of the Open Meetings Act, supported by Mrs. Smith. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, may we have a roll call, please?
Dr. Blau,
Yes.
Ms. Heinrich,
Yes.
Mr. Rich,
Yes.
Ms. Fox,
Yes.
Ms. Smith? Myself, yes. Ms. Williams?
Yes.
Unanimous.
Thank you, Mr. Walker. We will now move into closed session. I just want to make note that we will return to this special meeting only for the purpose of adjournment. No further business will be conducted. We will now move to closed session. Thank you.